How's it going, everybody? I am Jason of Jason's Realm here, and today I'm here bringing you guys live coverage of what week is this? Week 13, Monday Night Football. Jaguars, Bengals, big game here for the AFC playoff picture, and we are ready to go on this one. Let me go ahead and move this medicine over here. And let's see. We will see who is going to get the ball first, and we'll go from there. Zach Taylor in his 5th season as the Bengals head coach, and the Bengals will be back to receive this kickoff to get things going here in Duval. And with the opening kick, you know what that means. That means we crack open one of these bad boys. We throw one of these in there. If I can get it to go in there. The Bengals going to start at the 23-yard line, just about for this one, with Jake the Legend Browning at quarterback. Ugh. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of that mini fridge, but it's all I got. But here we go. Jake Browning leading the way, leader of men here for the Bengals. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Yeah, we're going to crack this open early on that tonight. So here we go. The leader of men, Jake Browning in shotgun. And he is going to have T. Higgins in motion to the near side. Going to take the snap here and going to hand off to Joe Mixon up the middle to the 26, gain of 3. All right. We'll set that down over there. This way it's out of the way. We need to get everything out of the way. We're going to have a clean desk tonight. We're going to have a good time. We're going to just chill and have a good night. Maybe run some playoff scenarios too, see what next week has in store for us. So here we go. Browning and shotgun going to hand off to the near side. Goes Mixon to the 28. Gain of 2. 27 actually, gain of 1. 3rd down and long coming up now for the Bengals. Well, it's not really long, but it feels like it's long for this Bengals offense that does not have much going. Let's see here. Julie's saying, hello, Jason. What happened to the Chiefs last night? It was a weird end to that game. The ref ball tried to influence, but then the Packers had a pass interference call that was completely blown. Like, we were playing, what's that thing called? Like, we're giving a piggyback ride on the way to the end zone. That's the word. We're giving piggyback rides, and yet we're not getting flagged. And Hayden Hurst is close. And they're going to rule it a first down for the Bengals. Or not Hayden Hurst, that is Hudson on the ground. Hayden Hurst isn't even on the Bengals, is he? But here we go, going no huddle, so the Jaguars can't challenge it. Jake Browning going to take the snap, looking to throw. Going to dump off over the outside, going to be caught to the 29. Gain of 2. Or 34, gain of 2, my bad. I am all out of sorts. But yeah, last night, it was a fluky end to that game. It was a very fluky end. But we're getting ready to hear from the referee for the first time. John saying, ew, Rams jersey, I'll be back in later. Hey, Rams are the best chance for the playoffs. And that is a... Oh, man, that is an illegal tackle on the Jaguars. Or was it on the offense? I couldn't hear. No, it was on the defense. That's what I need to do. There we go. That's the direction for audio. Now I can hear. So here we go. From the 49, going to look to throw is Browning, going to dump off to the near side to Jamar Chase, and he's going to lose 3 on the play, down at the 46. Oof. Not a great play there for the Bengals. Who's your pick for tonight? I'm taking the Jaguars. The Jaguars just have way more of a potent offensive scheme. They run the ball well. They can hit you any way. They can hit you on the ground with ETN. They can hit you over the air with Ridley and Zay Jones. They even have a nice, formidable tight end in Evan Ingram that he can hit. So there's a lot of options. There is a lot of options for this Jaguars offense to go. And the Jaguars defense, especially under the defensive lineman Josh Allen, has really been doing well. I say, as the Bengals gain 7 on a run at the middle to the 47-48 of the Jaguars. But the Bengals are down to a quarterback that, let's just say he's not a starter. They're down to Jake Browning for the year. So, not really a good look for this Cincinnati offense. And they're faced with another long third down. Can they pick this one up? Last week, the Bengals did not run the ball, and it seemed to have hurt them. They ran it for the second fewest times in franchise history, only 11 against Pittsburgh. As Jake Browning in shotgun. And let's see, going to take the snap in the all-whites, going to throw over the outside, going to be caught by Jamar Chase, but it's only a gain of 3 down to the 45 of the Jaguars. 4th down coming up, and a punt is going to be in order for this Bengals team. Man, Jake Browning doing a great job being able to recognize the spot he needed, recognizing the inside leverage of the corner. Just a great play there by the corner to get there and to get to Chase. 4th and 3, and they're going to go for it from the 44. The analytics say to go for it. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. Browning, pressure coming, and he's going to go down at the 49 of the Jaguars. 1st down and 10 for this Jacksonville team. That is very dangerous. Very dangerous. I know why they did it, because this Bengals team they're going to need a spark at some point in the game to win. But I don't know if that was the way to do it, man. I mean, now you just gave the ball to Trevor Lawrence and company, basically at midfield. That's not a great play there at all. So, not sure that I like that call, but that was the call nonetheless. And that is what is going to happen. The Jaguars are going to take over. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of things here. And there we go. All right. Just getting a couple of other things situated as we are getting ready for what looks to be a fun game tonight. At least if you're a Jags fan. I'm sorry if you're a Bengals fan. This night might be one to just turn off the TV and go to bed. And this drive, I think, will all but convince you of that, because I think that the Jaguars just go downfield and get a touchdown right here. This Jags team is very potent offensively. They can get you any way they want. I'm just trying to organize the desk a little bit, too. We're doing a bunch of things right now. We're streaming coverage of a game. I might make some hot chocolate. Hot chocolate really sounds good right about now. Like, I have to say, hot chocolate. Nice, good hot chocolate, man. That is going to smack. But yeah, so we are just vibing here and having a good time. Let's go ahead and take a look at playoff scenarios for next week, though. Let's go ahead to the playoff picture. Let's go ahead and take a look at the playoff picture and write down some implications for this week. We're going to have a couple of things going now. That's not a pencil. That's a pencil. But if we look at the playoff scenario, the Eagles, they can improve to 11 wins this week, which would be big. If the Rams, Seahawks lose, that would all but clinch a playoff spot for the Eagles. Taking a look here at the rest of the division standings, it doesn't look like anyone can clinch divisions this week. But we'll go ahead and do that. I always like to try to go for it myself, try to get the actual playoff scenarios, and then see what they say afterwards. But here we go. The Jaguars taking over. Trevor Lawrence and company at his own 49. And here we go. Lawrence in shotgun, empty set, looking like an obvious pass play. First play, gonna throw. Looking, gonna throw deep to the near corner. Wide open is Christian Kirk. Down to the 25. Big first down. Got half the yardage, but he is down. Oh no. Christian Kirk down on the first play from scrimmage for the Jags. He went down hard on his shoulder, it looked like. Oh no. Let's see. Christian Kirk grabs it, and then he just goes down very hard on that left shoulder. That is a huge loss for Jacksonville if he's out for any length of time in the game. Oh, man. What's this email? What's this email? Okay. Okay. There we go. So, first down and 10. But it is a not good situation there for the Jaguars. As Christian Kirk is down, he might not be able to go for the rest of the night. Oh, that's a bad loss for the Jaguars. I mean, Christian Kirk is the motor of that offense. He is that one that you always got to keep an eye on. He might not always get the ball, but he is that engine that is that nice, good, consistent target for Lawrence to throw to. So, hopefully Christian Kirk is able to go later on. Let's go ahead here and take a look, though. Division-wise, New England's eliminated from AFC East contention. The Jets can be eliminated from division contention as well this week. Okay. Loss or Miami win would put the Jets out of the AFC East race. Now, depending on how tonight goes, if the Bengals lose tonight, they can be eliminated from the AFC North race with a loss next week. So we'll take a look at how that shakes up. Tennessee, eliminated from AFC South with loss plus Jacksonville. Or actually, no, Jacksonville win. A Jacksonville win would be bad for Tennessee. Because Tennessee's sitting at 4-8. If Jacksonville wins tonight, that would, in theory, eliminate the Titans, I believe. But Christian Kirk in a lot of pain. He's walking. It looks like a leg injury as opposed to a shoulder injury like I first thought. But he is heading back to the locker room. Man, so here we go. First down and 10 for the Jaguars. Lawrence in shotgun from the 25 of the Bengals. Here we go. Lawrence going to take the snap, going to pitch out to Ridley out to the outside. He has room to the 25, to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 13. He goes out of bounds for a first down and 10 for this Jaguars offense. This potent offense is back again. We had Jacksonville in 2017. What are we going to call this lights out offense of Jacksonville? What are we going to call it? Let's come up with some names here for a lights out offense. So here we go. Here we go. First down and 10. Jacksonville is going to snap it and hand off ETN down to the 11 for a gain of 4. It was from the 15. Setting up a second down and about 6. And Doug Peterson's son is going to be making his NFL debut tonight. That's a fun little storyline to follow. See if he makes his first catch tonight. And let's see. Second down and 6 for the Jaguars. Lawrence. Let's see where he's going to look here. You have Ridley on Awuzie. That might be a little bit of a mismatch. Going to hit Ridley. What did I say? Down to the 10. Down to the 9 or the 8. It's one of the two. Third down. So it's going to be a third down, gain of 2 on the play. Down to the 9. What did I say, though? They were going to target Ridley over Awuzie. So there we go. So Trevor Lawrence in shotgun. Etienne to his left. And let's see. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw, looking to the near corner. Pressure coming. Lawrence gonna run. He's got some room out to the 6. Couldn't get the first down. It's gonna be 4th down and about 1 for the Jaguars. Are they going to go for it, or are they just going to take the field goal? I would consider going for it here. That Cincinnati offense, I don't know if they can make any noise happen. So let's see. I like this. They're going for it. I love the aggression. I would have done the same exact thing. So here we go. Lawrence under center. 4th, and it's a full 1. Lawrence going to take the snap, going to run it himself, and he does get the first down at the 4. First down and goal for the Jaguars. Man. So the Giants and Commanders both eliminated from the NFC East race. So, taking a look there. So first down and goal here for the Jaguars. Lawrence going to look to shovel pass to Etienne. Touchdown, Etienne! Touchdown, Jaguars. Now the question is, that goes a pass? They're going to go for 1. But does that count as a pass or a run? Because Lawrence is going to run it himself and then he shovels it off. I think that makes a difference for me because I think I had receptions for Etienne. Let's see. I don't think that works, does it? PAT is up and good. So let's see. Yeah, it's going to go as a rushing touchdown for Etienne. So now looking for playoff scenarios. Detroit can eliminate Chicago. And we'll see. Based off of pure numbers, Arizona has already been eliminated from the NFC West race. So, let's see. Okay. Flip the arrow over to the Bengals. Now up to 8 wins, so whoever has... Okay, so I don't think New England can be... Or no, New England can be eliminated, but I don't think Tennessee can be eliminated this week. Arizona, can they be eliminated? They should be able to be eliminated in theory, yeah, if a bunch of teams win. So we'll see. Okay. Who does Cincinnati play? Ooh. Okay. There we go. We'll go ahead and use this. Write down the divisions. So let's see here. Baltimore is first in the division. Just getting a couple of things down so I have easier times tracking. East, Miami Buffalo Jets. Oh, man. And Trayvon Williams going to run to the 30, to the 35, 40, to the 45 on the return. Nice return there for the Bengals. Going to start near midfield. But we've got a flag. Quite probably a hold on the Bengals. Let's see. Yep, holding on the Bengals. Okay. So let's see here. 2 7 and 5 and a 4 and 8. And here we go. From the 16, Browning in shotgun. Gonna send Higgins in motion to the near side. And gonna take the snap. Gonna hit the screen to Jamar Chase. And he's gonna push his way to the 8-17. Gain of 1 for number 1. Okay. 2nd down and 8. Jamar Chase, 3 targets, 3 receptions, 3 yards. Triple threes for Jamar. Browning is 5 for 5 for 9 yards, though. But 5 for 5 ain't bad on the completions. And here we go. Browning in shotgun. Gonna take the snap. Pressure coming off the edge. Gonna dump off to the near side. Mix into the 20, to the 25, to the 30, to the 35, to the 40, to the 45, to the 47. He goes down. Big first down for the Bengals. Okay. So let's see. So 1st and 10 at the 46. Browning going to hand off up the middle. Goes Mixon. To the 24, 45 down to the 40. That was Brown, my bad, not Mixon. 1st down and 10 now for the Bengals, as I cannot speak. So let's see. 1st down and 10. Browning going to send Higgins in motion to the near side. And from the 39 of the Jags, 1st and 10, going to look to throw, hitting Jamar Chase on the outside. On the screen once again, Jamar Chase going to get himself down to the 35. Gain of about 4. Okay. So here we go, 2nd down and 6 coming up now for the Cincinnati Bengals. And here we are. 4 minutes to go and rolling in the 1st quarter. Browning in shotgun, going to take the snap, going to look to throw. Going to do a little end around here to Jamar Chase, looking to throw, going to dump it off to his quarterback. And that's going to be a loss on the play back to the 43. Oh, gosh. So there we go. Let's see. So 3rd and 13 now for the Bengals. Browning in shotgun, going to look to throw, hitting Jamar Chase down to the 40, down to the 39. They're doing a lot of screen passes, Cincinnati is, and that's not going to work against Jacksonville. So the field goal unit is coming on. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Jacksonville and Cincinnati. I've covered Jacksonville a lot this year. Jacksonville is my most covered team this season. It's a random team. But 4th and 10, the 57-yard attempt for McPherson. Is it got the distance? No good. And Jaguars have the football. The Jaguars once again with great field position. Wowzers. Wowzers. Okay. So we'll just take a look-see here. Okay, getting a couple of things together and organized, as I do. And actually, I need to check if I can do laundry, because I have been needing to do laundry today. I'll check that here in a little minute. Okay, I will be right back. I need to double check if I can do my laundry yet. All right, so I am getting some hot cocoa making, but I have to wait a little bit more. So, we're going to have this and some hot cocoa. Okay. Let me go ahead here. I need to update this little thingy here. So here we go. So Jacksonville having it at the 47, going to take the snap and going to look to throw. Pressure coming. Lawrence going to go deep to the near corner. Incomplete, swatted away by number 27. That is the rookie Jordan Battle. Okay. And going to hit the screen pass to the outside down to the 47. And it looks like Christian Kirk is a questionable to return. Okay. Now here we go. Lawrence in shotgun from the 47.5, looking to throw over the middle. It's going to be incomplete. Intended for Evan Engram. Or not Evan Engram, that's Zay Jones. And the punt team is coming on for the Jaguars. Okay. Give me 1 second here. Okay. So here we go. Gonna take this snap. The punt is up. It is away. Gonna be called for a fair catch for Cincinnati at the 7. Let's see. John says the Big Cats will win. The Big Cats with black spots versus stripes. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. All right. Let's see here. I need to double check a couple of things. Has Tennessee lost? Let's check Tennessee's schedule. We're doing a couple of things, working it out with the playoffs. Has Tennessee lost to Miami? Do they play Miami? They still have to play Miami this week on Monday Night Football coming up. So in theory, they're not eliminated from the number 1 seed. Now here we go. First down and 10 from their own 8. Jake Browning in shotgun, going to look to pitch out to the outside. That is Brown to the 10, to the 15, to the 16. He goes down. Okay. Now here we go. Going to hand off on 2nd down and 2, and that's going to go for a loss of 2. Okay. Give me 1 second here. All right. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter. Let's see. We have a big pile up at 6-6 in the NFC. Okay, Green Bay is the 6th seed, or the 7th seed. Dallas is now 9-3. Atlanta is now 6-6. Detroit 9-3. 9-2. There we go. Has New Orleans lost to Philadelphia? Let's check. Did they play Philadelphia? Maybe. No, they did not. So we'll go ahead and do that. That'll work. All right, just checking out a couple of things for the playoffs, and man, we have an interesting situation coming up. And the Jets, let's see here, playoff machine. Can all the cat teams make the playoffs? We'll give it a try. We will give it a try. Let's see. Let's try playoff machine. 2023 playoff machine. Edit the settings on this. So here's the playoff machine. And let's hear. You said the cat teams make the playoffs? Well, Cincinnati would have to win. Cincinnati's the one I'm concerned about. Let's get all the cat teams winning. Cat teams. No, it's not possible because Carolina. It's not possible because of Carolina. Yeah. But yeah, so we're just taking a look-see here. Oh, man. Let's go ahead and take that off. We'll go ahead and take a look back at it if we want to later. But here we go. Jake Browning from his own 14 in shotgun. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. They're going to go deep to Jamar Chase. That's caught, baby, to the 31-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Jamar Chase at 28 receiving yards. Jake Browning at 62 passing yards. I took him over. I took Jamar Chase over. Let's get things rolling. So here we go. In shotgun, Jake Browning going to look to throw again. Going deep, having a man that's gone to the 50 to the 45. That is Hayden Hurst? Irwin. That is Irwin on the grab for a deep, deep play. Let's go, baby. He's at 87. Let's go. Let's see. He said bird teams. I'll try and make it work behind the scenes here. Let's say hypothetically, realistically. So you. Where's the bird teams? That's a bird team. That's a bird team. And Browning got throwing complete to Tyler Boyd. I think that's it for the bird teams. So, Birds, Eagles, Seahawks. That's a bird game. Oh, Arizona. Arizona needs to win out too. Yeah, Arizona has to win out. That's going to be where it gets dicey, is Arizona. Arizona is going to be the one to make this dicey. So here we go. Browning going to look to throw over the middle. Going to be caught. That's down to the 30, to the 25, to the 20. The tight end down to the 19. And the Bengals are in the red zone at the 19. On the run. Catch and grab by Hudson. And Cisco is now down. What in the world is going on out there? Seems like people are just having a honking contest out there. Okay. So let's see here. Bird teams. Where's the Ravens? There's the Ravens. Bird teams. Oh, that's the problem. That's the problem. I don't think it's possible because of Seattle. Last game of the year is Seattle, Arizona. Oh, no, it's possible. But here we go. Browning going to looking to throw once again. Is that Jamar? That's down to the 6, but no, it's T. Higgins. But okay, first down and goal for the Bengals. Okay, where's the other bird team? The Ravens. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, those are our 5 bird teams. 1, 2, 3, 4. So we need Arizona to get in. So for Arizona to get in, Minnesota has to lose out. And the Rams need to lose out. And Mixon going to push his way in, but I think he's going to be down short. No, they're going to give him a touchdown. Man. Oh, I love that. I love that. One of the linemen just turned around and said to the camera, he goes around, he's like, "Jackass!" I love that. I absolutely love that. So we need the Rams and Niners to start losing games. So let's see here. Niners and Rams need to lose games. Niners and Rams need to lose. Let's see. Teddy Bridgewater saying what? Well, apparently that's what one of the linemen said. After the touchdown, they do their celebration, and he comes over to the camera and just yells, "Jackass." But we are running a situation right now over on the playoff machine. I'll go ahead and show what I've been working on. We're trying. John wants to see if we can get all the bird teams in the playoffs, so we're trying that while we have some time. Rams in the playoffs? I want it too, man. I want it. The only thing I don't like is the fact that Green Bay has such a soft schedule the rest of the year, and Green Bay has the tiebreaker, so Minnesota needs to struggle. But if Minnesota hops on the struggle bus, just saying, if Minnesota hops on the struggle bus, but we're trying to make this situation work here. No, it's not possible because Seattle or San Fran has 9 wins. So yeah, that's not possible, John. That's not possible. But yeah, the biggest thing for me looking at the playoffs, right? For if the Rams can make it, I want them to win. This game against Baltimore is going to be critical. It's going to be Baltimore is the critical game. Because after Baltimore, the Rams then go take on, where are they? Washington, New Orleans, the Giants. That's a relatively easy 3 wins for the Rams. Then the Niners. If the Niners have already clinched at this point and they can't make the 1 seed, that's great. That's the best scenario. San Fran benches their starters. Rams get a win. Let's see here. 6 North teams, 4 East teams, 2 West teams, 2 South teams. As it stands right now, yes. Yeah, as it stands right now, yeah, it is. Wow. That's weird. That is weird. No, wait. 3 South teams. Atlanta, Jacksonville, Indianapolis. Atlanta, Jacksonville, Indianapolis. East teams are 1. There's 3 East teams, too. Dallas, Philadelphia, Miami. In the way it currently stands. But the biggest concern for me is Minnesota. I want Minnesota to hit the struggle bus. Vegas could pull off the win this week. Then if Cincinnati plays like they're playing right now against Minnesota, oh, what's that? Fade the Colts. Well, we'll see. We'll see what happens with the Colts. I don't know. I mean, the Colts, their schedule coming up. They got the Bengals. They got the Steelers. Both are iffy games. The Falcons, they could probably win. The Raiders at home, I like them in that one. And tennis against Houston, that's going to be a fun one. That is going to be a fun game to watch. I mean, I like Houston's chances for making the playoffs. Like, if I go through and make my playoff predictions, right, based off of remaining games, I think Jacksonville gets the win tonight. I'll say Pittsburgh over New England. We'll take Tampa Bay over Atlanta. Just kind of going through these picks. They're kind of haphazard, but still. Unfortunately, I think the Rams put up a fight, but I think Baltimore does eke out the win over the Rams. You know what? Yeah, I think I like that. Just kind of going through just a quick little rundown here. I think Dallas gets the win. Yes, 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 yes. As Trevor Lawrence going to look to throw on 1st and 10, going to hit his tight end up to the 34. What game will tie? If I look here, so if we're going to have our inevitable tie of the year, as it always seems to be anymore, big tie candidates, this one right here. Washington Jets. I have that one circled. Colts Bengals, I could see that being a tie. But the big one I'm circling as a tie contender here is Washington Jets, Week 16. Two low-powered offenses. I mean, Washington can be good, but overall, their offense is a little sketch at times, and they're going to be going up against a great defense of the Jets. This could very well be a low-scoring tie ball game. The Raiders' last tie was 1972. Wowzers. That's a long time without a tie. Okay, let's see. What historical tie streak will end? I'm not sure. I don't keep up on the tie streaks necessarily. Never picked the common tie. Yeah, I mean, let's see here. Andy Dalton has 2 tied games. Wowzers. That's a lot of ties for one person in the modern NFL. Dalton is prone to tie. Where did Dalton end up even? Where did Andy Dalton even end up? I think he's still in the league somewhere. Dallas? Brady never tied it. That makes sense. But where did Andy Dalton end up? Lawrence going to look to throw to the near side. Going to hit Evan Engram to the 45, to the 50, down to the 47 of the Bengals. And it's holding on the offense. Oh, no, yeah, I remember that. He's on the Panthers. Forgot about that. He did go to the Panthers. I don't know about that. I don't know if the Rams need Andy Dalton. So, I don't know about that. I mean, I feel like the Rams have it going good with Stafford, and they're going to probably end up being some sort of mid-round pick, so they might be able to get a quarterback in the 3rd round or something like that. But here we go, 2nd down and 14. Lawrence going to look to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught. That's Engram to the 40 and maybe to the 41 if they give him credit. We'll go ahead and take that off. Okay. Rams are fine. It's just fake news. Well, we'll see. I mean, they have capital for once this year in the draft. They have a solid team as is. If Stafford is able to stay and play maybe 3 or 4 more healthy years of football, there's nothing stopping this unit from getting another Super Bowl. Oh, shoot. I had stuff in the microwave. I'll be right back. I had water in the microwave. All right. Forgot I had water in the microwave for hot chocolate. Don't want to lose my hot chocolate. Gotta stay hot. So here we go. First and 10 at their own 46 for the Jaguars. And here we go. Lauren's going to hand off up the middle. ETN to the near side to the 50, down to the 45. First down to the 43 of the Bengals. Okay. So there we go. Ooh, one of the marshmallows. Yum, yum. I'm going to hand off to ETN again, down to the 42. Gain of 1. We're mixing up some hot chocolate. Okay. So the Jaguars offense is humming along, and we are in the second quarter, not the first quarter. We have been in the second quarter for a hot minute, so let's go ahead and update that. I have not updated that or the arrow. And gonna throw to Ridley on the near side, gonna be caught down to the 23. First down and 10. Okay, there we go. Let's see here. Okay, there we go. Lem. Now here we go. Lawrence looking to throw. Going to hit the outside. Going to be caught by Ingram. Ingram down to the 20, down to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 5. Touchdown, Evan Ingram. Let's see here. What's going on with Jalen Warren? Yeah, as soon as the Steelers fired Matt Canada, they did not use Jalen Warren, which is a baffling decision, but it's what they've done. Hot chocolate. Meyer brand hot chocolate. That feels nice. I love that like feeling when hot chocolate, like warm hot chocolate goes down your throat. Like that just feels so good. PAT is good as well. So we go ahead and flip that arrow, and I should be able to load some laundry. So let's go ahead and do that real quick. Never mind. In the time that I was waiting for someone to get their stuff out, they got their stuff out and more laundry got put in. So dropping maybe Canada wasn't a problem. You see, Canada was a problem, but they're not using the new people in charge of calling plays are not using Jalen Warren for whatever reason. They just decided, hey, we have this great runner. Let's not use him. Which I don't understand, but what do I know? Whoa, Bryce Young. Oh, well, I guess they did run the ball a lot. I'm just taking a look at prize picks while I have a little bit of time. Just kind of plotting out what I might do this week. Aiden O'Connell might be one to take on the over. Sun's available and doing well. Well, if you feel like you should drop him, go ahead and drop him. Okay. So let's see here. Who needs a touchdown this week? I think Kyron Williams will be a sure lock for a touchdown, but that's it. Let's see here. Okay. So 6:24 left in the second quarter here. The Bengals are getting ready to get the ball back. And we'll see. All right, so the kick is going to be a touchback for the Bengals. We'll see what they've got running. Okay. Let's take a look at our tier list too. I think I like where the tier list is at right now. Y'all be seeing that update here after week 14, 15, something like that. So here we go. For the Bengals, Browning going to look to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught. T. Higgins to the 35, to the 36. First down and 10 Bengals. Okay. So there we go. So Jake Browning is actually starting to look solid right now. Average throw distance tonight in the first quarter was negative 0.9 yards. Now it's 11.4. So here we go. Browning going to send a man in motion to the outside. Going to look to throw. Pressure coming. Going to dump it on the check down. Going to be caught to the 40, to the 45, to the 49 for the Bengals first down. So there we go. The Bengals are moving the ball somehow right now. That is very surprising. Very surprising, but we're doing well. We are doing well. So here we go. Browning under center. Going to look to hand off at the middle to the 50 down to the 45 goes Mixon. Second down and 3 coming up. So let's see here. Okay. So here we go. Browning going to hand off up the middle, and that is stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. All right. So third down coming up now. 3rd and 1 for the Bengals. Excuse me. And here we go. Browning in shotgun. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure building, scrambling to the near side. Gonna check down to Mixon, down to the 35, down to the 34. We might be in for a treat tonight. Man. We might be in for a treat. So first down and 10. And Browning going to be under center, going to hand off to the end around here to Tyler Boyd down to the 20-yard line. He goes out of bounds. And Boyd takes out one of the staff. So there we go. Second down coming up now for the Bengals. Jake Browning, 15 for 16 for 157 yards. No touchdowns, no interceptions. That is incredible. So Browning in shotgun. Going to take the snap, looking to throw. Going to check down to the near side and incomplete. Ooh. Hot. It is hot, hot, hot. So let's see. Third down and 5 for the Bengals. Jake Browning in shotgun. And let's see, going to take the snap, looking to throw, looking the way of Jamar Chase, but it's going to be thrown to Tyler Boyd for the first down. What's Tyler Boyd's projection for the second half, receiving yards? I like Tyler Boyd on the over. I like Joe Mixon on his over. Let's see here. Let's see here. I might do a flex play here. Oh, I like that. I like that, and I made another play on Prize Picks. The way this game's going, Tyler Boyd over 15.5 second half receiving yards. Joe Mixon 20.5 over on rushing yards. And Trevor Lawrence over 118, or at least 118 passing yards in the second half. I like how that looks. So, there we are. Oh, man. So, yeah, we're ready to go. Ugh. Ugh. But yeah, right now the Bengals offense is moving the ball, and they are looking good in doing so. Like, they are looking scary good. In fact, scary good to the case I might change my prediction for next week. I did for Cincinnati's game. Cincinnati's looking scary. Scary, scary good. Okay, where is all this stuff? Okay, these are the ones that are in for a second chance. Okay. Just trying to get things organized as well while I have some time. Okay. So first down and 10 now. And Browning going to hand off at the middle is Mixon for about 3 yards. We're on the other side of the 2-minute warning now. So let's see. Zach Taylor trusting his quarterback here. Letting the clock burn. Jacksonville will get the ball to start the second half, so let's see. Browning going to look to take a snap, looking to throw. Having some time, going to go the way over the middle. Going to be caught by the tight end, number 89. That is Sample on the grab. First down and goal for the Bengals. With 1:11 to go, Jacksonville going to burn a timeout. All right. There we go. We're getting things organized tonight. And here we go. First and goal for the Bengals. 1:11 to go. And here we go. First down and goal. Burrow, or not Burrow, but he's playing like Burrow. Browning and shotgun. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off. Up the middle goes Mixon down to the 2. Timeout Jacksonville. All right. So we're taking a look here. Okay. The Bengals really are in a tough spot with their free agents after this season. So second down and goal. Browning going to hand off of the middle, and Mixon untouched for the touchdown. Just like that. Oh, man. Great coaching there by Zach Taylor. And a great job by Cincinnati to understand the assignment and execute accordingly. And the PAT is good to tie this game up. Okay. That ties us up here. And let's just move a couple of these things so that I could slide this into the corner. Yes, there we go. That's called making desk space work. And that's not something I've been very good at. But there we go. We have space. And the Jaguars are going to have a minute. Let's see. What you saying? What's the highest game score you've seen in fantasy? PPR? Ooh, that would have probably been, I'd have to say probably, I think 350 total points or something like that. Because I had one that had like 190 this season, I think. So I think it would have been somewhere in the ballpark of around 300. 300, 325, something like that. Why? What's the highest you've had? Let's see here. Okay. So we are ready to go. You roll. All right. Ooh, what do I cover next week? Neither of them are really good options, so I think we're going to cover the Packers next Sunday or next Monday. The options are Dolphins, Titans, or Packers, Giants. So we are ready to go. 14-14 with 1:04 to go in the second quarter. And Jacksonville getting the ball. Man, this game, Cincinnati's playing it really good. They're playing really well tonight. So here we go. It's going to be a touchback for the Jaguars. So we'll see. Man. So we'll see here. So here we go. Going to take the snap. Lawrence looking to throw over the middle. Going to be caught to the 30 to 35. That's up to the 37 for Travis Etienne. That's one of the 3 receptions we need. So here we go. Lawrence going to look to throw again over the near corner. Going to be caught. And that is going out of bounds. And that is Zay Jones. So here we go. Second down and 2. Lawrence in shotgun. Going to look to throw. Having time. Pressure building. Lawrence going to go down at the 37. 38. And that is Sam Hubbard on the tackle, on the sack. Timeout Jacksonville after that one. There we go. So let's see here. Third down and 9. And here we go. From the 38, Lawrence in shotgun with 35 seconds to go in the half. Gonna take the snap, bumbled snap, looking to throw, scrambling to throw it deep. Is that caught? Oh my gosh, it was almost caught. That would have been one hell of a grab. Wowzers. So there we go. 4th and 9, gonna punt it away. Calling for the fair catch at the 25 for the Bengals. Jake Browning at the control, 22 seconds. The question is, do they go for any points? So let's see. Cincinnati has it. First down and 10. They're going to run plays here. They have their timeouts. Browning going to hand off. And they're going to take it to the half. All right. So there we go. That takes us to halftime. And I shall be right back. I'm going to see if I can load some laundry. So I've been wanting to do that all night. All right. So, yeah, we are back for halftime. Still no laundry going, but let's see here. It looks like Jason is so fast he's invisible. John saying he'll be back for the second half. All right, fair enough, John. Fair enough. Let's go ahead and take a look at a couple of things here. See how we are rolling, how we are vibing and chilling as we got ourselves a game here. This is, whew, did not expect the game to turn out like this. I have to say that. Ugh. I did not expect this game to be as close as it is right now. Let me go ahead over to my second desktop. Okay, so Penguins Flyers. The Pens lost to the Flyers in overtime. Okay, where's Pittsburgh and Philly? Give me 1 second. Two. Okay. So there we go. That is going to look good. This game's looking like it could very well go over. 28 points already in the first half. And the Pacers game's at 2:01. Okay, let's go back over to my other desktop. There we go. But yeah, we have had ourselves a trip of a week. It has been a fun one. And this week, oh my gosh. As we have some hot chocolate. Go ahead and take a look at Twitter. When we're bored, we scroll Twitter. Well, let's see here. Okay. Man, they're showing the Steeler game, and that was not a good game there for the Steelers. Ugh. Let's see here. Okay. But yeah, we are vibing, ready to go, and we are watching and waiting for the second half. What's this graphic showing? Oh, that's wonderful. We're going to have snow tomorrow. So we'll see. Oh, man. That's not going to be fun tomorrow. We're going to be dealing with snow tomorrow. And we'll see. But yeah, we are getting ready for the second half here, hopefully soon. Okay. But yeah. Just scrolling some Twitter, seeing what we got. Let's see. Oh, let's see. We have an update on the one sideline official that got absolutely crushed in the Saints game. Yeah, Nick Piazza was the guy's name, the chain crew worker. Suffered a fractured fibula and dislocated knee, but his blood vessels are intact. He's going to undergo surgery next week, and they'll see what happens. So, whew. Okay. Just kind of still scrolling some Twitter while we have some time. Because we got ourselves a good one. Let's see. Okay. Man. There we go. Oh, that's cool. In America, the last day of the year will be 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So let's see. Oh, man. So let's see here. Oh, man. So apparently NBC is out as being a broadcasting partner for the USFL XFL merger. Huh. So let's see. Okay. And they're showing the game flow, which means we are getting ready for the third quarter of action here. And we're ready to go for the second half. We'll go ahead and give Jacksonville the ball to start this half. And man, start of the third quarter. Ooh, I need to check a couple of things here. Yards I have for the second half. This way I know if I could track it. Prize Picks will track it. Prize Picks will track it. But I like to verify. Tyler Boyd. Tyler Boyd and Joe Mixon. And we have Trevor Lawrence. And the return for the Jags is going to go up to the 32. Okay. And here we go. Trevor Lawrence now. Under center. First down. Going to look to throw. Having some time. Going to throw over the near side. Going to be incomplete. Intended for number 15. Okay. So here we go. Woozier on the great play there. And we have a second down and 10 coming up. Lawrence in shotgun. Going to take the snap. Looking to throw. Pressure coming. A throw to the near corner. Going to be caught. Is he at the first down or is he short? It's close. Going to rule him short. Third down. Okay. So here we go. Third down and 1 coming up for the Jaguars. Lawrence in shotgun going to hand off. ETN up the middle. He is stuffed. Fourth down coming up. Okay. So here we go. So here comes the punt from the Jaguars. And it is up and away. Going to be caught at the 16 for a fair catch. Okay. So let's see. Okay. So let's see. Okay. Oh, man. So we'll see. Okay. Oh, man. Okay, let's go ahead and see. Still scrolling some Twitter. Okay. So we're ready to go. We are back here and ready to go. So let's see. Jake Browning talking with Joe Burrow over on the sidelines. And we're ready to go. Looking to hand off to the near side. Goes Mixon for a singular yard. Okay. 2nd down and 9 for Jake Browning. And here we go. Browning in shotgun. Going to look to throw. Over the middle. Going to be caught. And that was Hudson on the grab. So here we go. Nice little play there. Going to set up a 3rd down and short. Third and 2. Browning in shotgun. And let's see. Gonna take the snap. Looking to throw. To the near corner. Jamar Chase. Caught to the 50. 45, 40, 35, 30, 25, 20, 15, 10, 5. Touchdown, Bengals! Wowzers. That is a payout on Prize Picks if I've ever seen one. Woohoo! I feel good. More than I should now. A beautiful play there to Jamar Chase. I was waiting for it. And there it was. Excuse me. Here comes the PAT to make it a 7-point game, and it is good. And there we go. I've hit it on at least one prize pick now, which is good. Oh, man. So there we go. Okay. Well, I shall be right back. Okay, so we're back. And let's see. Neutral zone infraction on Cincinnati is going to give a little big bump here to Jacksonville, who's already near midfield. They're going to be now at about the 47 or 42. And here we go. 3rd down and 7. And here we go. 3rd and 7 for Jacksonville. Lawrence in shotgun. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Over the corner, gonna be caught. That's to the 45, down to about the 43, 42 yard line of the Jaguar, or of the Bengals. Still invisible? Well, I had to just take a phone call now. I finally got laundry in though, so that's awesome. So, we have laundry in, which is great. So let's see. Okay, going to hand off to ETN down to the 40 he goes. Gain of 2 for the Jaguars. So here we go. So here we go. 2nd and 7. Lawrence going to pitch out to ETN. ETN going to go down to the 35 to the 33. Unfortunately, that don't count as a pass. So here we go. I am back. Yes, sir. Okay. So 3rd down and 1 here. And Lawrence going to pitch back to the near side, and that's going to go down to the 31 for a 1st down for the Jaguars. Okay. So let's see. First down and 10. Lawrence under center. Going to hand off on the end around. And that's going to go nowhere. A loss of a couple on the play there for Jacksonville. 2nd down and 12 coming up. Man. So let's see. 2nd and 13, actually. They're going to roll a loss of 3. So here we go. 2nd and 13. Lawrence in shotgun from the 33. Going to look to throw. Lawrence having some room to run, but he's going to dump it off over the middle. Caught! Down to the 15! 1st down, Jaguars. Let's hear. He raided him tonight. Again tonight. He was playing Immaculate Grid during the raid. He missed it, but Grossi was entertained. Ha! That sounds like fun. So here we go. First down and 10 now. Lawrence going to look to throw. Pressure building. A dump off to ETN. Okay. That's down to the 14. Gain of 1. which works good. Come on, baby. One more Travis Etienne check down. Let's get it. And Lawrence is already halfway to his passing yards for the second half. Let's have a good, fun game of football. Here we go, baby. 2nd and 9. Lawrence in shotgun, going to look to throw. Pressure building, scrambling. Lawrence going to check to the end zone. Incomplete. Intended for Ridley. There we go. So let's see here. Let's freaking fracking get it, boys. Incredible play there by Hilton. So here we go. Lawrence in shotgun now. 3rd down and 9. And timeout Jaguars. Oh boy. So here we go. Okay, 3rd down and 9. And let's see. Third and 9. Lawrence in shotgun. And here it is. Lawrence going to take the snap, looking to throw. Pressure coming and go end zone. Caught! Touchdown, Jaguars! The deflection turns into a touchdown. That was Parker Washington on the grab. All right. Man, Hill having his hands on it, but unable to reel it in, allowing Washington to grab it. Oh, man. That was a beautiful catch, John. Absolutely beautiful. So they're going to review it. And they confirmed it. So here comes the PAT to tie this thing back up. And it is good. Let's go ahead and flip that arrow around, boy. Now we just need Tyler Boyd to get some receptions and the Bengals to have an effective run game. He bobbled, yeah, he bobbled it, but it was bobbled under normal circumstances of bobbling. It was expected the ball was going to shift as it went through the progression of his hands. So we'll see. Oh, man. Let's see here. So Christian Kirk has been ruled out. So let's see here. So let's see here. Okay. So just kind of scrolling Twitter while we have time. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. Just kind of checking out some Twitter while we have some time. Because we have some time. All right. I think next week we're going to be covering Packers Giants. It's going to be more fun than the other one. So here we go. From the 35, or the kick from the 35 here. Okay. So we'll see. Okay. So Browning in shotgun, mixing the back to his left. Gonna take the snap, gonna look to throw to the near side, gonna be caught. Boyd having to look to throw to the outside. Intercepted to the 15, down to the 10, down to the 9. Josh Allen on the interception. What the hell kind of play call was that? Okay. So there we go. There we go. First down and goal from the 9 for the Jaguars. Lawrence under center. Going to hand off up the middle is ETN for 2 yards. Okay. So second down and goal. That was Boyd, just like you said. Yeah, it was a bad play. Bad play for Cincinnati. But Lawrence in shotgun. Second and goal. Gonna take the snap. Gonna look to throw. Gonna toss to Ridley. Down at the 1. Okay. So let's see here. 3rd down and goal. Lawrence under center. Gonna take the snap, gonna hand off. ETN. He's short. He is short. What do you do if you're Jacksonville? Do you go for it? So let's see. Let's see, what do they do? They're going to go for it. Lawrence going to go in himself. They're going to say he was in before the ball came out. Touchdown, Jaguars. Okay. So there it is. That's clear as day. He's over. And the PAT is good. It's a 7-point game now. Okay. Okay. So there we go. Good play. That was a great play there for Jacksonville. Absolutely great play for Jacksonville. Yeah, it worked. So let's see here. Oh, man. Okay. Let's see here. Okay. Nothing really going in the NFL world right now. Oh, man. So let's see here. Oh, man, my knee is sore. Ugh. But yeah, we got ourselves a good one. Okay. Okay. Man, Jake Browning and Trevor Lawrence both having themselves a solid night. But Browning really having a good night. And here we go. Third quarter, 3:10 to go. And let's see. First and 10. And gonna run to the near side to the 35, 40, 45, 50. Down to the 45 goes Brown, the running back. Big first down and 10. Okay. So let's see. Oh, man. So first down and 10. Browning and shotgun. Going to take the snap. Going to hand off. Brown at the middle for a gain of 2. Okay. We can throw that one out. And here we go. Second down and 7. And let's see. Oh, excuse me. Second down, 7 to go. Mixing the back in the game now. Browning and shotgun. Gonna take the snap, looking to throw. Gonna check down to Mixon. And that's gonna go nowhere. Let's see here. So here we go. Third down and 7. And going to take the snap, looking to throw is Browning. Gonna throw it incomplete to the ground. We have a flag at the end of the play. Is that gonna be ineligible downfield? And there we go. Ineligible man downfield. So here comes the punt team. And here we go. It's up. It's away. Calling for the fair catch at... Oh, muffed! Down to the 9. Oh, man. Okay. So let's see. First down and 10 for the Jags. And gonna run it for a gain of a yard. All right. So here we go. Second down and 9. Lawrence and shotgun going to look to throw probably. Lawrence going to take the snap, looking to throw. Over the middle, going to be caught up to the 16. And that takes us to the end of the third. Okay. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, now I'll be right back. I'm going to check one thing real quick. Oh, I almost forgot something. I need to check my laundry. Actually, let me use these because these ones I need to use these first. I'll be back. Okay, so we are back. And let's just keep scrolling Twitter. You guys, well, we got time. Oh, man. Okay. Oh, man. But yeah, right now the Jaguars having everything. Absolutely everything. So, we'll have to see. But the Bengals are going to need a little something here. And here we go. Showing the pool in Jacksonville. And here we go. Lawrence in shotgun. Gonna take the snap after sending Ridley into the inside. Gonna look. False start. Offense. Everyone but the center. 5-yard penalty. Yep. Offense. False start on the offense. Everyone but the center. Oh, those are awesome. False start. Offense. Everyone but the center. Because the center can do no wrong. So 3rd and 8. Lawrence going to take the snap here. Empty set. Probably going to look to throw with an empty set on 3rd down and long. When Lawrence takes the snap. Going to look to throw. That was closing the play clock. Delay a game. Play clock was 0. Okay, so Lawrence looking to throw on 3rd and 13. Pressure coming, going deep to the corner. Overthrown for his target, incomplete. 4th and 13 after 2 negative penalties, big penalties for him. Going to now give Cincinnati the ball back with time to work. Oh, man. Let's see. So the punt is up. It is away. Caught at the 48 of the Jaguars, and that's where he's going to go down. Okay. So there we go. This game has been really good. It's been a really good game. But here we go. The Bengals ready to go. Browning in shotgun, mixing the back to his right. Best starting field position of the game for the Bengals here. And Browning going to take the snap, going to hand off, Mixon up for about 2 yards on the run. Okay, come on. Come on, let's get my boys up there. So here we go, 2nd down and 8 for the Bengals. Browning in shotgun. Gonna take the snap and going to look to throw. Pressure building. Browning escaping. Gonna throw in. Almost intercepted, incomplete, but there's a flag on the play. Let's see. Illegal contact on the defense. Okay. Funny, better false start everyone but the center or big man catch? False start everyone but the center, because big man catch, it's entertaining, but like it's more entertaining to see everybody sitting there dropping back, right, doing their thing, and then you got one guy just, where's the football? Then you got just one guy just, while everyone else is over there doing their thing. And a pass to Jamar Chase going to go down to the 27 of the Jaguars. So I didn't find false start everyone but the center more funny. Now, a big man catch is always better because it's a better result. But just seeing everyone else like dropping back, the quarterback getting into their drop back with no football, and one big fat guy just standing there like this. You know, kind of a little funny there, don't you think? The one I love, hold on, I need to pull this up. I need to pull this up for you guys. So here we go. I'll pull it up here in a minute. Browning in shotgun, going to look to throw. Going to dump off to Mixon. Caught to the 25, down to the 20, down to the 18. 1st and 10. Let's see, where is it? Here it is. This was the opening play of the season for the Pittsburgh Steelers a couple years ago. I'll show it to you guys here whenever we get this set up. But here we go. 1st down and 10 for the Bengals. Browning in shotgun. Going to take the snap, and they're going to hand off, but that's the wrong back. That's Brown. And he's going to be lost for a loss of 3. But this is the one I love. Everyone doing their thing. Big Ben dropping back, and then everyone's back at the quarterback. And just the center just standing there through it all. That's the one. That's my go-to. False start everyone but the center play. Like everyone's back at Big Ben and the center's just standing there. I think that was after Pouncey retired. I could be wrong. No, it was the 100th season. So that was with Pouncey. That was Pouncey. So here we go. Browning going to look to throw here on 2nd and 13. Over the middle, going to be caught. That's Boyd. That's down to the 10. He goes. 3rd down and 2 coming up. Okay, let's go. Let's get it. Let's get it here. So here we go. 3rd down and 3. Browning and shotgun. And let's see, gonna take the snap. Looking to throw. Over the middle. That is dropped by Jamar Chase. That's the rare drop by Jamar Chase right there. Okay. Yeah, that's my go-to false start everyone but the center play. So here we go. 4th down and 3. The Bengals down by 7. The analytics say to go for it. They will. Browning and shotgun. Going to take the snap. Looking to throw. Pressure building. Going over the middle. Going to be caught by Jamar Chase. Down to the 2. 1st down and goal for the Bengals. So let's see. Man. That is a great play there by Jamar Chase. 1st and goal now. And here we go. Browning and shotgun from the 4. Going to hand off. Mixon up the middle. Touchdown. He's down at the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. That looks like it might have gone in. That's close. So here we go at the 1. 2nd and goal. Browning under center. Going to push himself is Browning. Is he in? That's close. Touchdown, Bengals. All right, I'm going to mark it with the PAT good because I got to run and use the bathroom, and then I got to check on my laundry, so I will be back. Okay, we are back. We are back and ready to go. Jacksonville should have the ball right now. Let's see. Charles saying I subbed to your channel because of Grant from Floodster Sports Zone. Oh, I didn't even see that. That sucks. But the Jaguars now have a first down and 10. But hey, I mean, it's awesome. It's awesome that we got a raid. It just kind of sucks I wasn't here for it. Oh well. Whoopsies. Oh, that's what happens. That's why you don't take a poop on stream, guys. Charles saying I'm still here. All right, well, I'm back now, and we're good for the rest of the stream. Let's see. Ben the Cuber was taken, saying W stream. Well, here we go. The Jaguars trying to run into the 46, and it's not going to go anywhere. You know what's a little more about your channel? Well, I cover football. I grew up north of Pittsburgh, so, you know, I got to rep the Steeler Nation, but I am a Rams fan, diehard Rams. We cover weekly recaps, predictions, power rankings, all that fun jazz. We try to go live for, you know, football games as much as we can. And I've been throwing in other fun videos here and there, like I let the inner Yinger and me go out whenever the Steelers play. So Thursday night we'll be doing the inner Yinger coverage of the Patriots Steelers. Looking forward to that. Followed by a Yinger reaction after every Steeler game, and we do postmortems when a team's eliminated from the playoffs. Just generally we try to have a good time and have some fun while watching football and breaking it down. So let's see what that flag is on the play here. Illegal contact on the Bengals. That's going to hurt them. The Bengals are getting hurt by penalties right now, and it's not fun for them. Which is, I mean, I kind of expected the Jags to win this, but, like, it is tough for the Bengals right now. They are doing everything they can to try and get the win, but yet they're struggling. They are just coming up just a little short, self-inflicted wounds. Hopefully they can get it done. I mean, this has been a lot better of a game than I expected. I expected this game to be a Jags blowout, like 35-10 or something like that. And it hasn't. Cincinnati's been making it close. Lawrence going to look to throw now on 1st and 10 from the 47 of the Bengals. Over the middle to the 30, to the 25, down to the 22 goes Zay Jones. Imagine if the Chiefs lose out and miss the playoffs. Let's check who they got. Because the Chiefs have not been playing well recently. I mean, the Bills game, they could very well lose to the Bills. Do I expect it? No, but it's possible. The Patriots are going to be a sure win. The Raiders should be a win at home. The Bengals, if the Bengals play like this, they could upset the Chiefs. Yes, it's an Arrowhead, but it still is possible. So, I mean, I see the Chiefs with at least 2 more wins, which should secure them a playoff spot, one would think, in the AFC. Being 10 wins should do enough to get you in there. But now we have a false start on the Jaguars. Going to back them up to about the 28 on a 1st down and 15. But yeah, so I mean, it's possible, but really the Chiefs should be able to make it because the AFC is very weak. Very weak this year. I mean, I'm not even convinced on the Steelers. Like, yeah, the inner Yinger comes out, and he'll sit there and he'll start screaming, Pittsburgh, go to the Super Bowl! But honestly, I'm not convinced on the Steelers after seeing what I've seen in the last couple weeks. But there's a very good case to be made that they make the playoffs. Their schedule is fairly soft down the stretch. So, if we look at the Steelers right now, right? The Steelers schedule. Let's pull this up here. They have the Patriots, the Colts, the Bengals, the Seahawks, and the Ravens. Definitely I see a win over New England. And the other 3 of the last 4 are very winnable. Yes, I am a Rams fan, but I did grow up in the Pittsburgh area, so, you know. Got that little inner Yinger when the Steelers start doing well. The terrible towel starts coming out. And we start speaking Pittsburghese. But 1st and 15 now. Lawrence going to do a little toss back on the end around to Ridley. And that's going nowhere. Getting slammed there by Turner. Let's see here. Let's see. Could Bills or Chiefs miss the playoffs? I believe they both can. I believe that there is a way for them to both miss the playoffs because the 3 wildcard teams and the Texans could all get themselves over 9 or at least 9 wins in the remaining games. So if the Chiefs fail to make 9 wins and lose out, and if the Bills win against the Chiefs then lose out, then neither of them would make the playoffs. So here we go. Lawrence looking to throw to the near side. Going to be caught by the running back. I believe that was Johnson down to the 23. But yeah, I mean, it's very possible because the AFC West, the Raiders have been looking solid. You have in there as well. Let's see. Do you think CJ Stroud's MVP dog is legit? Oh, most definitely. I mean, yeah, the defense is doing a lot. But let's just go ahead and pull up CJ Stroud's numbers real quick. I mean, I think he's Rookie of the Year locked. But even still, this season, right? He has a 63% completion percentage for 3,500 yards, 20 touchdowns to 5 interceptions. Meanwhile, Lawrence gonna get sacked? Okay. He is hurt now, too. Oh, boy. Lawrence was grabbing at that right leg. Hold on a second. This could be concerning. Yeah, he is in pain. He might have to come out for a couple plays. He is upset. Oh, no. Let's see. Are they going to show the replay? But Lawrence is down. Let's take a look here. Oh! Oh, that's an ankle sprain. That's an ankle sprain. Oh, that don't feel good. Lawrence got the right ankle kind of twisted under, and it was under the weight of his offensive lineman, number 72. Oh, man. That is going to hurt for Jacksonville. Oh, man. It was a routine play, too. I mean, it's not the tackle's fault. It just was a result of the blocking. The tackle was being pushed back towards Lawrence. Lawrence tries to drop back and make the pass, and his foot just gets caught up with the other foot, and it rolls over the ankle. Ah. That's not good. That makes Cincinnati have a solid chance of pulling out a victory here, the way that Jake Browning's been playing. Yeah, that is a tough one, because Jacksonville, this offense under Lawrence has been lights out. So, we don't know what they got. Who even is their backup? Who even is their backup? Backup quarterback. Do they have Chad Henne? Hold on. I thought Chad Henne retired. Yeah, CJ Beathard is the backup. CJ Beathard is the backup to Trevor. Ugh. Oh, boy. That's not looking good. Yeah, Burrow rookie. Yeah, it wasn't really a bad offensive line situation. It just was a bad play. The Jags can, lose a few in a row. That 7th season inevitable. Yeah. The Jaguars, the way that they have positioned themselves, are in a really good position. Even if they, were to lose out, they are still in a really solid position. Which, I don't think they would really lose out, but, the way the AFC is going, they should be in the playoffs no matter what happens. But this could be the difference of the AFC Championship being played in Duval, or it being played in Miami, or it being played in Baltimore. That is the difference maker right here. Because if Jacksonville were to pull out a win, they would be the number 1 seed in the AFC after Week 13. And their schedule, let's take a look at their schedule the rest of the way. Their schedule the rest of the way, they got an injured Browns team. Lawrence getting a lot of help to the locker room. But, they have 4 very winnable games and a game against the Ravens. So, this team realistically could win out if Lawrence is able to play on the 17th. So, if he's able to play in 2 weeks' time, this is a very winnable game. He did walk off, but he was, using both his arms over the athletic training staff, and it was not good. But let's see here. So, 48-yard attempt here for Brandon McManus. I will get back to the chat right after this attempt. I would imagine it is good because McManus is automatic. I should just shut up. I should just shut my mouth. Shut my mouth while I'm ahead. See, the Brandon McManus pulling it right. No good. Wow. Wow. Man, I thought he would have had that. I mean, that was a 48-yarder. That's pretty consistent for McManus. Oh, boy. Well, that sapped everything. Everything out of the Bengals. I thought on a 48-yarder, that would have been fairly easy. Browning looking to throw out to the outside. Going to be caught. That's Boyd for a little bit of gain. Yep, I'm not making any more calls before they happen. Lesson learned there. The only thing I might make a call is the case for CJ Stroud. I'm making the case for him. So, Ben saying, when considering CJ Stroud for MVP, you also have to consider his leadership. Exactly. He is leading the way. Oh, they're showing Trevor Lawrence. Oh, boy. Yeah, Lawrence not putting any weight on that foot. That's not good. But, yeah, CJ Stroud really having the ability. And the big thing I look at as Mixon runs for about 3 yards, the big thing I look at is the way CJ Stroud has performed given the weapons he's had. His biggest weapon has been Tank Dell. Other than that, he's had that, I think Nico Collins, isn't that his name? Yeah, Nico Collins. But other than that, you have an older and aging Dalton Schultz. And that's about it. You don't have a lot of strong weapons on your offense. Yeah, you have Devin Singletary, but he's more of a, situational type of player. But the thing is that CJ Stroud is putting up these insane numbers while leading the team, while not having a lot to go off of. As Browning's going to run for the first down to the 45, to the 40, to the 35, down to the 36, or down to the 26. With Tank Dell injured, he has to prove himself, and I think he will these next couple weeks. I mean, I really think he will be able to prove himself. His completion percentage is right there where you want it to be, right in the mid-60s. His yardage, he's at 3,500 yards. He's on pace to be over 4,000 yards in his rookie season. Touchdown to interception is 4-1. As a rookie, that's really good. For a QBR over 100, that's a very solid rating. So I think all that factored in with his leadership, factored in with the fact that he's doing all this as a rookie, and pairing that with the fact that his weapons are subpar, other than Tank Dell and Nico Collins, you got a really strong case for MVP for CJ Stroud. We have a false start now on the Bengals, going to back him up by 5. But, I really think CJ Stroud has a very solid case. Nobody's talking about it. You see the top 5 odds are, Brock Purdy, Jalen Hurts, Dak Prescott. I think Mahomes was listed on there somewhere by the odds makers. The Texans, I think they have Robert Woods, but he's getting old. Woods is still a reliable target, but he's not the player he used to be. Yeah, he's with the Texans, but he has not been very effective. And the Bengals are going to hand off to Mixon down to the 32. Gain of about 5. But yeah, they do have Robert Woods, but his stats this season, 30 receptions for 326 yards and a touchdown. That's it. So, that's the thing is that, yeah, Woods is there, but he's not the player he was when he was in LA. That's for sure. So, I still think that CJ Stroud does not have the best weapons. Throw him in an offense like San Francisco, oh my gosh, that's a wet dream. That is a wet dream right there. But here we go. Another false start on the Bengals. Going to back him up to the 37. Cincinnati. You know the end zone's that way, not that way, right? You're trying to go that way. But you're going that way. Look, I just want to make sure we're clear on this, okay? I just want to make sure we're clear. Because you clearly don't seem to know. Although this is also, or no, the Jaguars were the ones that had the false start everyone but the center tonight. This has been just rough offensive line play at times tonight. Just sloppy mistakes on offensive lines at wrong times. And Browning, pressure coming. This is going to take them out of field goal range as he's sacked at the 45. Oh, man, we got a huge third down coming up here. Let's see if you can flip a coin. If it were heads, prime Tom Brady for 15 years. Tails, you go to purgatory for 15 years. You flipping it? That's a tough one because it's a 50-50 chance. And yeah, Brady's great. I mean, he is considered the GOAT widely. For me, I see a lot of it as Brady was he was able to find wins. He's not that explosive quarterback that's going to put up all the crazy numbers, but he was a very good quarterback in his time. And I feel like with a team, though, you're really risking a lot. I feel like even if you don't have prime Tom Brady, you can still make things happen. You can still make things happen, with... I think Zach Wilson could still work out, for instance. It's going to be a right change of scenery, but it could still work out. You have other teams, that don't have a great quarterback, but can still pull out wins because of the teams around them. So I think that I would prefer not to flip the coin just because the quarterback is a very important position, yes. But if you're stuck in quarterback purgatory, it's not the end of it's kind of the end of the world if you're in quarterback purgatory. I would rather not flip the coin, take a random quarterback, than be stuck with quarterback purgatory. Exactly. I mean, look what the Colts are doing with Gardner Minshew. I mean, Gardner Minshew's he's not a GOAT. He's like... he's definitely the upper half of quarterbacks, but he's not sniffing top 10. Not in this league. So, the quarterback position is an important position, and there's a lot of quarterbacks that you can do a lot with. So, if you're in quarterback purgatory, you're going to end up struggling much more. And the Bengals are facing fourth down, and that's going to be a punting situation. Unless, did they rule it in bounds or out of bounds? Because it was on the sideline. And it was good. So now McPherson going to be coming out for the field goal here to try and take the lead with 2:33 to go. This is a long field goal, though. 54-yard attempt. My mouth is sealed. I'm not saying a word. Not saying a word here. McPherson going to make the kick. And it is good. Cincinnati up by 3 now. Like I said, after that last one, I'm not saying a word. But that was a very close field goal attempt. But yeah, I'm just not flipping the coin because quarterback purgatory is a lot worse than having, like a Gardner Minshew. So, I'm not flipping the coin just because of the risk-reward balance. Let's take a look at a couple of things over here. Flipping over to here, taking a look-see. All right. But yeah, I'm just looking forward. I'm looking forward to Thursday. Y'all don't know what I got planned for Thursday night. I got a whole mess, a whole situation planned over here. I think we're going to see some rearrangements of furniture in the room. Well, not furniture, but of decorations. Because we got a big one on Thursday. And Henry Inger's coming out. Let's see. My brother's a diehard Colts fan. When I told him the Colts were in the playoff picture, he'd screamed of excitement. That's really cool. Actually, funny thing. I'm in Colts country right now. That's the funny thing. I'm from Pittsburgh. I'm a Rams fan, but I'm living in Colts country. So, that's funny. And that's the thing is I get a lot of Colts games here. Like, I get all the Colts games. Although sometimes it kind of frustrates me because I would have loved to have streamed the Texans game on Sunday, which we would have gotten, except for the fact that, the Colts exist and we're in their home market. But that game, I mean, that was a good game too. I didn't stream it because I streamed the Saints-Lions game, but that was a really good game. So, but yeah, Thursday involves a little bit of everybody's favorite. Henry Inzer. I'm not going to be covering it, but Henry Inzer will be sitting right here to cover it. Now, the Rams stuff is going to be temporarily potentially covered up. Potentially. Temporarily. So, because we're going to have to deck this whole place out in black and yellow because Henry Inzer, he demands the utmost black and yellow for his games. So if he's covering the game, it needs to be black and yellow. So we'll have him come in and stream coverage of that game for you guys. Talking about the Penguins. Let's see here. Awesome. 2 of my flex plays hitting on Prize Picks for tonight. Let's go, baby. We winning. We winning that cash money. If Lions win Super Bowl, is Jared Goff in Hall of Fame conversation? I don't know. I mean, everyone wants to say when a quarterback finally wins their first Super Bowl, are they Hall of Fame material? The thing happened with Stafford too after his Super Bowl. If he wins the Super Bowl, is he an MVP or is he a Hall of Fame conversation? The problem is it's tough because they're gonna look at accolades, and I don't know if one Super Bowl is necessarily enough. You know, I mean, especially when you consider how up and down of a career Goff has had. Yes, it would be a second appearance, which is something of note. I just think that, I mean, there's definitely an argument that could be made. But me personally, I just don't know if he would make it and make the cut just because his career has been defined by the ebbs and flows. He'll have 1 year where he looks like an MVP. The next year he looks like Johnny Manziel. But yet then he'll look like Tom Brady the year after. So the Jags gonna run it with Beathard. Ball comes out and the Jags recover it. Hopefully they rule it a fumble because if they do, they got an extra 4 yards. Let's see. Let's see what they ruled it. Let's see. I don't know. That was definitely a fumble. That was a fumble, but they might rule it down. We'll see where they rule it. Because that's a 4-yard difference right there, and that could make a big difference. So it is a fumble that was advanced, and that'll take us to the 2-minute warning. If Patrick Mahomes retired now, he'd be in the Hall of Fame, most definitely, and that's because Mahomes has also had a career of dominance. Mahomes' career has not been defined by being great 1 year, being awful the next, and then being great again, you know? But you look at Jared Goff, his year-over-year stats. Let's go ahead and pull it up here. Year after year stats. Where is he? Stats. If we look, 2016 it was his rookie year. Not amazing, you know, but it was all right. Then the year after, he starts looking great for about 2 years, and then he starts falling off a little bit. You know, actually, it's not as bad as I thought it was. His numbers are not as bad as I thought it was for Jared Goff. I guess being a Rams fan, you really see the bad side in your team. I mean, his rating took a bit of a hit after the Super Bowl. But overall, career stats, he's honing in on 30,000 yards, on 112 games played, 175 to 78 touchdown to interception. I mean, there's definitely a strong case to be made for Jared Goff. But Mahomes would be Hall of Fame right now, most definitely, because his career has been defined by dominance. If we pull up Patrick Mahomes, right, on his career stats. Let's go ahead and pull those up here for him. Stats. His career has just been absolute dominance and domination. Career totals here since 2017. He has a 66% completion percentage, 27,000 passing yards for 214 touchdowns to 59 interceptions. On top of the 2-time MVP and a Super Bowl champ and Super Bowl MVP, that is definitely a strong enough resume in my mind to say that he would be a Hall of Fame lock today. Goff, I think there's a decently strong case. I just feel like he needs that Super Bowl, which I see as possible. So our question for you, if Josh Allen retired now, if he's Hall of Fame. If he retired this season and the Bills miss the playoffs and you know, that's not going to happen. Now, the thing is, if he wins a Super Bowl and he manages to bring a Super Bowl to Buffalo, I think he does have a case. If he continues his dominance on a 15-year career and doesn't win a Super Bowl, there's another case as well. As Beathard going to air it out, incomplete, intended for Zay Jones. 3rd down and 1 coming up for the Jags. I mean, Josh Allen, he's been dominant, but he's also had a couple of times where things have just not looked right. So, I don't think right now that he is Hall of Fame material right now. A few more years of this dominance, and maybe, but not right this second. But C.J. Beathard in his 30th career game, no game-winning over or fourth quarter or overtime drives for Beathard. But here we go from the 34, looking to throw. Beathard over the middle, going to be caught. That's Engram to the 45, and there he goes to the 48. Nice gain and a nice first down for the Jaguars, who still only have 1 timeout and 1:40 to go with the clock still rolling. So here we go. Looking to throw is Beathard. Yep, over the middle, going to be caught. That's Engram to the 46 of the Bengals. And let's go. My other prize picks hit, baby. That one hit all 3, and the other one's hitting for at least 2. Let's get it. Oh, boy. This is good. This is real good. As Beathard going to dump off to ETN down to the 40 to 35, 30, 25, down to the 22. And the Jaguars have a chance to tie this thing up or even win it with 1:04 to go. Oh, boy. We might have a game-winning touchdown here. Jake Browning kind of balling. Almost definitely. That man has 307 passing yards on the night. 26 for 30. 4 incompletions the whole night. 1 touchdown, 315 yards, no interceptions. That is absolutely insane for a guy that everyone, tossed to the curb because he wasn't really that great. He's proven everyone wrong tonight. But here we go. C.J. Beathard. Speaking of backup quarterback, C.J. Beathard starting to make things roll here for Jacksonville. Going to throw over the middle. Caught. That's down to the 20. And that means it's a 2nd down and 2. Under a minute to go for the Jaguars. They are going for the stab through the heart. If I'm the Bengals, I'm considering starting to use some timeouts here. But they're not going to use them. Zach Taylor, what are you doing? As Beathard going to run to the 20. Take your timeout, Zach. You have to. Give yourself 30 seconds to go. And Jacksonville going to use their last timeout. But I'm having a problem right now with Zach Taylor. Zach Taylor had 2 timeouts, and he let an unnecessary 20 seconds drain off the clock. That could bite Cincinnati in the butt, because yeah, it's Jake Browning, but Jake Browning has been really going off tonight. So, let's see. Are you playing like that for the rest of the season? Bengals can still make the playoffs? Most definitely. I mean, the Bengals... the Bengals, their schedule is not super tough. Let's take a look who they got here. The Bengals, they have the Colts, they have the Vikings, the Steelers, 3 winnable games right there. The Browns, week 18. And if you catch the Chiefs at the wrong time, you can beat them too. Beathard, a 3rd down and 3. Pressure coming. He's going to be brought down at the 23. 4th down. Cincinnati not going to use a timeout. Force Jacksonville to have to make a quick change here. Wow, Bills missing the playoffs is a very real possibility. The schedule coming up, most definitely. And Cincinnati going to take a timeout. Now you're going to use the timeout, Zach Taylor. What is he doing? Oh, let's see here. We do an NFL playoff machine after the game? I don't know. We've kind of been messing around with it a lot tonight. We've been really messing around a lot with it tonight. And I kind of gave my playoff prediction last night at the end of the stream. So I think we'll kind of do that, at least once a week to check it out on how things are going. But here we go. 4th down and 4. Here comes the field goal attempt. It is a 30-yarder. My mouth is shut. Not going to say a word about the field goal. Okay, I'll get back to you, Ben, after the field goal here. I don't want to ruin anything. 4th and 4 on a 40-yarder. Here we go. It's good! There we go. I didn't want to ruin it like I did last time. So there we go. 31-31. Cincinnati going to have one timeout and 26 seconds to go. Well, let's see here. My thoughts on Florida State not making the college football playoff. I mean, it's really a tough one because you do have to consider player availability. Now, college football, that's not necessarily my wheelhouse. I'll keep track occasionally as to what's kind of going on. But I'm not that diehard going to watch college football every single week. But if we take a look, Florida State football, I mean, let me take a look here. When did the injury happen to their quarterback? When was that? Jordan Travis, when was it out? November 18th. It's the best ability is availability. Yep. So it would have been week 12 against Florida. No, it was against North Alabama where they dominated. And if we take a look at the play in the last 2 games of the season for Florida State, I know it's looking for the best teams in the country, and that's the goal. And, oh boy. Only passing for 134, getting 224 yards against a 5-7 Gators team. That doesn't look great. Looking against Louisville, oh God, yeah, no, I think that honestly, it's tough to say this. It's tough to say that a 13-0 team does not deserve to make the playoffs. But when you're looking at the best teams in the country, you gotta look at available players. As Mixon gonna run to the 35, to the 40, to the 43. Defense is good, offense is average. I mean, that was kind of what it looked like. Putting Alabama in is still outrageous. I mean, yeah, it's definitely a tough one. I think that, honestly, Georgia might have had a stronger case than Alabama. But then again, Bama did beat Georgia head-to-head, which is why the CFB board would have a tough time justifying Georgia in because of the head-to-head direct game. But I do think that, now do I think Bama was the right choice? Not necessarily, because Bama has had their struggles this year. But I do think that based off of the quality of play on the field, like let's just say the Jets had Aaron Rodgers this whole season, right? And let's say they're sitting here at 13-0, right? They go to the playoffs at, let's say, 15-1, but then Rodgers gets injured in that last game, and all of a sudden the Jets have to throw in Zach Wilson. That's not going to be a good playoff team. They're probably going to get beat in the first game they play if Rodgers gets injured and the Jets go 14-2 and clinch the 1 seed hypothetically this season. They're going to be a first round exit because it's Zach Wilson. It's not a good quality of quarterback. You're not going to be the best available team right now with Zach Wilson. So the thing is, I think Georgia would have been the better play, but I understand why the board didn't, because Bama did beat Georgia head-to-head. So I get why the decision was made. Browning going to throw to the tight end here, and that's going to send us to overtime. I mean, I feel like the board was in a lose-lose situation, no matter who they put in. If they put Bama in, they'd get everyone upset about Florida State. If Florida State made it in, then everyone would have been upset because the quality of the play on the field is not going to be good because they're not a great team without their starting quarterback. And if you throw Georgia in, everyone gets all upset because, well, quite frankly, Alabama beat Georgia. So it was really a lose-lose-lose no matter what they did, but I feel like Georgia would have been the best option. So here we go. We are going to overtime. And let's see here. They should just put Missouri in. How did I know you would say that, John? How did I know you would say that? Wait, hold on. Wait. Yes! I hit on both of my prize picks for tonight's game. Let's go. I wasn't as confident, so I played them as flex. But we making money tonight, boys. We making money. Oh, man. That's a good feeling. That's a real good feeling. But, yeah. I don't know. We might go live again for at least the national championship. I don't know if we'll be able to go live for any of the other college football games. But I think we definitely try to go live for the championship. That was a fun game last year. Like I said, I'm not really a big guy that's going to be studying college week in and week out. But I can enjoy a college football game. I went and covered last year the Georgia TCU game. Best stream I've ever done. Hands down. Not even close. So, I think we'll do that again this year in January. And I completely missed who's getting the ball to start overtime. Oh, it looks like Jacksonville? Jacksonville. Jacksonville's getting the ball to start overtime here. Let's go ahead here and flip the arrow. But I have to say, I mean, the numbers don't lie. That stream pulled in 11,000 clicks last year. That was the biggest stream I've had in my life. Was the college football championship. So we doing it again. We doing it again. Oh, man. Missouri, great season, though. 10-2. Yeah, I mean, that's pretty solid. It's pretty solid. But, man, both my prize picks tonight hitting for a combined 2250. Ben saying, I'm a TCU fan and getting wrecked by 58 hurt. Yeah, that was a blowout game. Well, let me do something here real quick. It's not often that I do this, but I'll let you guys in on a little thing here. I'll let y'all in on a little thing. I'll be transparent with y'all. Let's go over to content, live, and go all the way back to last year. Man, that's a lot of streams I've done this year. Holy jeez. Okay, we're getting close here. There it is. If we go since uploaded, and let's go ahead. I'll be a little transparent with y'all. I'll show you guys the analytics. So this was the stream that we did, right? Here it was. Georgia TCU. This was an awesome stream to do. Who won TCU Colorado? Colorado was way overhyped this season. Yeah. But like this was a fun stream though. 243 people in it at one given time. That was awesome. And the best part was it just exploded. Like about this time, I'm sitting here looking over trying to check something else, and kaboom. So that was a fun stream. Mostly it's only me here saying, John. Yeah, I mean, that was an absolute awesome stream. Like, I'm sitting here, keep in mind, this was down in the basement, you know, whenever I'm home for winter break. And the stream just goes from 2 to 52 in a minute, to 89 in another minute, to 164 a couple minutes later. It just went kaboom! That's a night I'll never forget. So I think we're going to go live for the national championship again this year. Just because we can. That was, yeah, no raid. No raid, John. That was pure YouTube growth from the algorithm. That was just pure YouTube. I really hope you can get monetized. Thank you. Thank you. We're grinding. We're grinding it out. You know, the watch hour is the thing that's getting me right now. The Jaguars going to throw up on 2nd and 8 to the 29. Going to set up a 3rd down and 6. But we still need a good 1,300 watch hours and... let's see here. So you can start making money? I'm hoping so, too. I mean, I'm not in it for the money. You know, I like just sitting here analyzing football. I'd be sitting here doing this for no one watching. But, you know, if people are willing to watch it and we got people chilling and having a good time, monetization would be awesome. You know, we're grinding our way out. We're only 87 subs away from that mark. So that's not a hatefully large number away. The watch hour is going to be what's going to get me. But here we go. Beathard going to look to throw on 3rd and 6 to the outside. Going to be caught by Engram to the 40. And that is going to be a big gain there for the Jaguars. Well, thank you, Ben. Thank you. Thank you. That's awesome getting to see that from people. John saying cookies equal subscribers? Okay. That's it. Thursday. Oh, no, not Thursday, because Interginzer doesn't bake cookies. Maybe on Sunday. Maybe on Sunday during Philadelphia-Dallas, we bake some cookies. That might be the play. That might be the play. ETN on the run on 1st and 10 to the 45 to the 50 down to the 47 of the Bengals. Jaguars, a touchdown would win the game for them. But yeah, we're looking forward to Thursday. Interginzer's going to be in the building. He's going to be sitting there going, Pittsburgh's going to Super Bowl, and the Steelers going to win. Let's see. That's the first bad thing heard about Interginzer. He doesn't bake cookies. No, he just worries about the Steeler game. 1st down and 10 from the 48 now for the Jaguars, led by Beathard. And he's going to hand off, and that's going to go to his own 48. Loss of 4 on the play. Ooh, that's not what you want to see. That is not what you want to see. But man, I love how the Interginzer video turned out for the Cardinals game. Like, I love how that turned out. I loved having the Steeler polka in the background just because that has got to be the theme song. John suggesting the Interginzer reactions. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. So here we go. 2nd down and 14. And the Jaguars going to try to go with Beathard throwing over the near corner. Going to be caught at the 45 of the Bengals. I can't watch the game with this commentary's fire. Thank you. Thank you. I try to keep up on all the plays here and try to keep the gist of the game going. But, you know, if we're talking, we talk football, we talk the game. We flip back and forth. We really like to bounce back and forth and have a good time. But that was an incredible pass there. That was Zay Jones on the grab. He's been having a big half here. As we are under 6.5 minutes left in overtime. 3rd and 7 for the Jaguars. And here we go. Gonna take the snap. Looking to throw his Beathard. Pressure building. Scrambling to the outside. Gonna go deep. Having a man. That's Ridley. That's caught. Not a touchdown, but that's a 1st and goal if this stands. There's a flag down. If this stands, that is a 1st and goal. No, it's a holding on the offense. Oh, man. That just wipes out a monster play for the Jaguars. That would have been down to the 2. But instead, it's now going to be, what was that now? Going to be a 3rd and 17, I think? Because I think it was 3rd and 7. So 3rd and 17 coming up now for the Jaguars from their own 45. That is a game killer right there. As much as you don't want to blame a loss on someone, I mean, that is a game killer right there. You had the game pretty much in the bag with that amazing Calvin Ridley grab. I mean, that was an amazing grab. But now you're looking at a 3rd down and 17. And now you got to get 12, 13, 14 yards before you consider making a field goal attempt. And they're going to check down to Ridley, and the Jaguars are going to have to punt because Ridley's going to go down. They're going to spot him at the 30 or the 41. Their own 41. So it's a 4th down and 21, and the Jags are going to have to punt this one away. Oh, man. That is tough. That is tough. And that just goes to show, I mean, one penalty. You might not think much about it, but one penalty can be an utter drive killer. I mean, you had one huge play, and now you're sitting here with 2 small plays. So here we go. The punt is up. It is away. And it is going to be caught at the 17 to the 20 to the 25 up to the 28. Now, I will be right back. I do need to change my laundry. That's probably been done for a little while. So, you know, I got to be courteous to them. So I'll be right back. I'll make it as quick as I can. Okay, we're back. We are back, and the Bengals have a 3rd down and 10 at the 47. Gonna look to throw out to the outside. Caught for the 1st down by T. Higgins down to the 41 of the Jaguars. Ben saying he called it. That's funny. Let's see here. I'm gonna let W stream. Tom needs to rate this guy. Thank you. I've actually had a couple of them over the years. I had one, the first time I gave it a try on this channel, I had one. It was Saints-Dolphins 2 years ago. Kind of fell off it. That was during the Super Bowl run for the Rams. And then last year, I got back on the horse about week 4. Had a raid for the Bucks game that night on primetime. It was a Bucks-Chiefs, I believe it was. Was the one that we had a Grossi raid on that one. So, we've had a couple of Grossi raids. So, here we go. 2nd down. Next score does win the game here as the Bengals are warming up. McPherson trying to get himself a nice little field goal. I think you found me the raid last season. It would have been last season, I think, week 4. So here we go. 2nd down and 9. From the 41 of the Jaguars. Browning in shotgun. Going to take the snap. Going to toss to the near side to Jamar Chase. Up to the 40, down to the 35. And that's where he goes out of bounds about the 34, 33-yard line. Going to spot it at the 34 for a 4th down and 1. That's going to make it a 51-yard field goal. 52 yards, something like that. 51 or 52-yarder. If the Bengals win this, I know. If the Bengals win this, it's only because Trevor Lawrence got hurt, if you ask me. I don't think the Jaguars end up at 3rd and 17 with Lawrence under center. At least not at that position. Do the Packers play Sunday night? They play Monday night next week. So we will be covering Packers-Giants next week as well. Because that's just going to be more entertaining than Miami-Tennessee. Just being honest. So Cincinnati, it's 3rd down and 2. So Cincinnati going to talk it over as to what they want to do. Going to burn a timeout here. Tough night for the Jags. Penalties. Trevor got hurt. Yeah, that's tough. That is really tough. So we'll have to see how Jacksonville can respond. Maybe cookies equal Grossi rate equal subscribers. John, you really want to see me bake more cookies, don't you? So they're going to review this here, see if it was a catch. Ben with the trophies. Thank you, Ben. Oh, man. So we'll see what the review is. It looked like he was definitely short. The foot got out of bounds. But we'll double check that and we'll see what they say. They're looking at the spot. Let's see. The foot goes out of bounds there. It's a 1.5 yards short. Or two full yards. 2 full yards. I think. Let's see. The foot goes out of bounds. There. That's where he's out of bounds. That's the spot he's out of bounds. Ball is at the 39.5 yard line. Or 34.5 yard line. Not 39.5. Me trophy emoji the screen. Yellow trophy smiling. Yes, sir. I have a little smile. Let's see the smiles on the trophies. That's cool. That's cool. All I know is I'm waiting on prize picks to pay out. There it goes. There it goes. Let's get it, baby. I turned 315.75 into 328.25 tonight. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, man. We are vibing here. Ben showing the money bags. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Actually, I think that puts me in the black this week in general. Let me double check. I've been keeping track. Because I do sports betting, you know. It's fun. I'm on house money, too, so. See, I was like negative 787 after last night. Yeah. So I'm in the black this week. I'm in the black. Let's see. Both teams get cookies for their efforts tonight, but only one can get JB's gumbo because gumbo is for the winners. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. If you watch Crossy, you know Gumbo's from JB in the South. Yes, sir. Oh, man. So they're reviewing it. They're taking a long time to review this. I mean, it's clear as day. He was short by 2 full yards. Let's see. They're probably going to move it with how long it is, but I thought the spot was good. I want a lot of money for predicting the exact score of a game. That's cool. What game? What game? I've had a couple of big hits myself here. I actually... Hold on. Third down by 4 inches. They gave them almost 2 full yards. 24-20 Hawks. Ooh, that's cool. Seahawks Browns. Nice. Nice. Actually, it was too funny. My first weekend playing Prize Picks, right? I ended up hitting on my protected play. And it was a hit for, let's just say it was a 5-legger, so it was 20x. It was 20x my money. It was Aiden O'Connell, less than 206.5 passing yards against the Jets. Saquon Barkley over 63.5 rushing yards against Dallas. And then 3 Pittsburgh Steelers that hit. Connor Hayward over 20.5 receiving yards against the Packers. Najee Harris over 9.5 receiving yards against the Packers. And Chris Boswell with at least 2 field goals against the Packers. All those hit. That was a great night. And then Bills-Eagles, I had another 4-leg parlay on a free bet. But let's see here. Going to run up the middle with Mixon, and that's going to be the first down for the Bengals. Wowzers. Next score wins the game. Keep that in mind. So the Bengals are just going to try to burn a lot of clock, kick a field goal at the last second, and win the game. Unless they, run it for a touchdown somewhere. But yeah, actually, if you go back and watch the end of the Bills-Eagles game that I streamed coverage of, you'll see my reaction, because I had a free $50 bonus bet that I had to use. And it ends up hitting on a plus 400 something odds bet. So, let's just say that was a great game. Because the Eagles had to cover a 2.5 point spread. Negative 2.5 point spread. And that game goes to overtime with 3 of the 4 legs hitting, except for the Eagles one. Well, yeah. So that'll take us here to the 2-minute warning. 2nd down and 10 coming up for the Bengals. And yeah, that was a nice prediction there for Ben. Getting an exact score, that is really tough. I mean, I came close, though. Steelers-Titans. Steelers-Titans, I was 1 stinking point off on the prediction, if I recall correctly. Let me double-check that. But I believe I was 1 stinking point off on the prediction. You go under live. It would have been Steelers-Titans. That was a Thursday night game. Yeah, 1 point away. Let me double check what I predicted to make sure. I think I had 20. I had 20-17 that game. I predicted 20-17 that game. Final score was 20-16. So I picked that game. That was about. I predicted the Steelers to win that too. I predicted the Steelers by a score of 20-17. The first quarter didn't play out exactly like I expected. I expected, the Steelers to fall down big and then jump up ahead. But yeah, I mean, that was 1 stinking point. Ben, the keeper saying I was shocked when it was right. Oh, I can imagine. Because the odds on that. I mean, let me just go here onto FanDuel, right, and just see. Log back in, hypothetically, for a perfect final score prediction for a game next week, right? Let's go NFL. Okay, NFL Week 14. Let's just go Texans-Jets. If we go for the final score predictions there. Let's see here. Quick bets. Totals. So the Bengals going to run down to about the 29-28 yard line. Let's see here. Where is it? I mean, the odds are like plus multi-hundreds. Oh, Texans Jets. Texans Jets. That's tough. I can't find it. I cannot find it. I know I saw it somewhere. Scoring. It should be somewhere. 17-15 Texans, your prediction? I think the Texans win that. So here we go. 3rd down and 8. And going to run it with Mixon again. Back at the 30. The Jags going to have to use their last time out of overtime. With 1:50 to go. And hope Evan McPherson misses. Let's see here. I don't see it. I am not finding it here. If the Texans don't win, I'll be surprised. Yeah, especially with the turmoil in the Jets right now. It's a whole mess. But I cannot. It's going to drive me nuts. Where is this stupid... I can't find it, but I know I saw it. But final score predictions, either way, are really tough to predict. The odds are like really high on those. Because they know you're not going to hit it. But here we go. Evan McPherson to try to end this game from 48 yards for a field goal attempt here. McPherson. Snap good. Hold looks good. The kick is it half the distance. It's good. Bengals win it 34-31 in overtime. Oh, wait a minute. Wait a minute. There's a flag. Hold on. Hold on. Bengals saying it's against the Jags. We'll see. Unsportsmanlike on the defense. Field goal stands. End of game. 34-31. Bengals win. Final score. Oh my gosh, the Bengals did it. They pulled off the upset of their season here. Let's go ahead and we'll slap that F right down in there. That's a final score right there. 34-31. What an incredible finish to a game. Man, that's the Bengals' first road Monday Night Football win since 1990 against the Browns, by the way. Fun little fact there. But that was a game. But the thing is, I think the Jags only lose this because Lawrence goes down with injury. If Lawrence doesn't go down with injury, Bengals lose this. No doubt in my mind. Because the Jags get the ball first in overtime if it goes to overtime. And then they end up just absolutely running it down the field. So, I mean, this is a really good game, but I think it really came on the hands of the Trevor Lawrence injury was the big pivotal moment here. So, but Jake Browning, man, 32 for 37, 354 yards, a touchdown, and no interceptions. With 2 rushes for 22 yards and a touchdown. Aaron Rodgers returns in week 18, then tears his Achilles, or his ACL. Do you trade him? I don't know if you have a team that would take him. That's the problem. That's the problem. And the Jets are already so far in on this team that they need a veteran quarterback. You can't just slap any quarterback in there and call it good because you build up the offensive line. The Jets' plan this season has to be build up the offensive line and hope Rodgers comes back. That's got to be your plan if you're the Jets. You have everything else set. Your defense is dominant. Your offense has the weapons. Build up that offensive line, and you're good as long as you have a good quarterback. So that's got to be the problem for the Jets. The Jets have to build that offensive line big time over the summer. So I think that's going to be the plan. But I do hate to call it short, but I do need to call it short because I need to get a video out for you guys. The Week 13 recap going to be going out momentarily. Garrett Wilson balling, he has been. But I do need to get that video out momentarily, meaning I do have to end the stream because I have to record the final part of the recap video so that can be edited, rendered, and up in hopefully the next 20 minutes. So it was nice chatting with you guys. All right, Charles back in here saying bye. Have a great night, Charles. Have a great night, Ben. We'll see you, John. Everyone saying the stream was fun. Aw, thank you, guys. And we will hope to see you guys on Thursday for Steelers Patriots. And with that, I will see you guys later. Peace out. Oh, you have a blessed night too, Ben. You have a blessed night. But I'll see you guys later. Peace out and have a good one.